Check it out, check it out, check it out. That's a rap it to the beat. Check it out, check it out, check it out. That's a rap it to the beat.
Good afternoon, welcome to Turf Moor. A sunny afternoon, and well, doesn't seem 5 minutes since the Clarets were at Wembley and getting promoted to that all-elusive Division 1. This is something the Clarets have to prepare for now, which promises to be a very tough season for Jimmy Mullen's Claret and Blue Army. Deary, Andy Farrell. Billy Skirt lays the ball on well, a great shot from Ainsley Heath. And a good save from Gary Kelly, the keeper, Tony.
Yeah, terrific start by the Clarets there. Good build and good moves together at the moment, but it's being played at a very leisurely pace this afternoon.
Certainly is, and a chance now for David Ayres, round the keeper. Well saved from Kelly, and a double save from the... and a good effort from Heath, and a great save again from Gary Kelly, and put out wide on that far side. Parkinson. Billy Skirk again, standing the ball up well. Nice dummy from Heath. Deary letting the ball onto this left flank now for David Ayres. Great cross from him and a great goal. John Mullen the scorer, and a superb cross from David Ayres. And John Mullen crowns it with a super goal. And I think that's the only way to beat Gary Kelly, Tony. Yeah. Cross. Nearly a sandwich there from the Burnley defenders. Deary's clearance. Heath chest down well. Philly Skirt playing a wee bit deeper, trying to put Parkinson through, but a collision of bodies there produced the Bury come away with the ball. Pugh. Carter. Strong challenge from Davis, and a chance for John Rose, who was looking very dangerous, and a good goal from Mel John Rose, spinning round that Burnley defence there. And really, Tony, that was... replacing David Pugh, I think, who's put out quite a bit of work. Carter was impeded. The Bury fans seem to think so. The referee is on the side of John Pender, so play resumes, and Peter Reid trying to get away. It gets Carter away, and a chance for him to make it 2-1, and he does. And that another slip up in the Burnley defence. Mark Carter, Tony, and Peter Reid's persistence there.
Yeah, very sloppy work again in the club.
Burnley by 2-1. And just to sum up, Tony, disappointing in the heat.
Yeah, a couple of good things, I think, for Burnley with the form of Chris Vinicum, and I thought Steve Davis and Adrian...
In the second of the Lancashire Cup games, the Shakers went to Scotland and lost there by 2-0. A warm welcome to Gigline 11. Most of the double-winning Manchester United squad are over in Ireland playing a friendly there. So the United team here consists of 1 or 2 reserves plus third corner. Ken Lowe looking for Pascal, put in by Carter. Nobody picked Carter up. The ball skimmed across one of the heads, I think, of the United defenders. And 8 minutes gone. It's Bury 1, United 0. Forward enough to take advantage. Kelly with a long clearance down the centre. Kesty, high ball. Pugh will chase it. By Stanislaus. Askin looked as though he was being pushed, but he kept his feet well. Carter, great save by Carter. It's 2. And Bury last 10 minutes gone. Reed. Pugh. The ball, as it came across, taken by the goalkeeper. Finds Beckham. And again, United give it away. They win it back. Stanislaus. Mulligan. Here's Carter. Oh, great goal! Oh, what a fabulous strike! I think you could almost close the book on the goal of the season. Carter's first hat-trick for Bury. And what a goal to get it with. Long throw. Mulligan. Still Mulligan, he might look for a shot from here. It's a free kick, right on the edge of the penalty area. The ball is difficult to control just on the edge of each penalty area. Along United wall. Carter, he's done it again! Wow! Here it comes. Mouchet! Oh, and it's just wide. Got it well. This is Jackson. Back for cross. Ball across, the goalkeeper thought about coming. Balls for Rigby, great save by the keeper. A good strike. Quickly Stanislaus gets across, but Gillespie's pace takes him past Stanislaus. Can he pull it back? No. Beckham. Still the ball not cleared. Oh, and it's just gone wide. United hold their head. Well, the United players hold their heads. And there is the final whistle. A personal triumph for Mark Carter. He scores all 4 goals in a 4-0 Shakers win. It ensures that a week on Tuesday, Bury will contest the Marsden Lancashire Cup final. He scored all 4 goals in the first half.
Just go through all the proceedings here. All sets of players. Well, there's Peter Reid. I'm sure he'll have a big say in this game tonight. And a corner to Bury, taken by Pugh. And a good header back there. And Lenny John Rose with a great chance there, but cleared by Gauk. And now Stanislaus with a throw. He gets it back. Takes on his man. And a free kick given. And Stanislaus takes it quick. And here's Pugh. Plays in a good ball. And a great chance, but oh, excellent defending there. And Gauk, it's all a bit scrappy. Blackpool just need to get rid of it here. Brown goes in against Pugh. And still doesn't clear. And here's John Rose. But eventually Quinn, oh, that's excellent play there. And Bonner wants it inside, he gets the ball. Now then, Bonner, he's got options. And here's Griffiths. Plays the ball down the line to Ellis. Jinks one way, then plays in a good ball. And here's Watson with a great chance. And Bonner. Well, how on earth did he miss this? Only he will know. Seeley plays the ball long. Fed on well there by Quinn. And here's Ellis. Chance. And here's Griffiths. And it's there. A great goal there by Brian Griffiths. Again, excellent work by Tony Ellis. The way he can turn and attack the defender. It's a great quality he's got there. And Griffiths finishes very well there. Looked a bit mishit there, but still the ball in the back of the net. And here's Ellis again, turns. Great little 1-2 going, and still Ellis. That's number 2. Oh, what a save there by Kelly. A first-class save there. Now Cross plays the ball in. And Bamber, oh, missed kicks there. And a great chance there by Mojay, but Seeley, great save. And there goes a full-time whistle, and once again Blackpool win the Marsden Lancashire Cup by 1-0, the same as last season.
The team that would start the season remained virtually unchanged from that finished the previous season, except in attack, where having sold Ian Stevens to Shrewsbury for £20,000, Mike Walsh re-signed Kevin Hume from Doncaster. Jimmy Mulligan also joined from Stoke City after he'd had a previous loan spell with the Shakers, and John Paskin joined on a free transfer. Crucially, down the road with problems at Chester City, the Shakers were able to tempt David Pugh away, and he would prove to be an inspirational captain all season. Peter Reid also joined the Shakers, but he would have strictly limited number of appearances due to injury. However, he will go down in the record books as the Shakers' oldest player at 38. It's just a yard or so inside the Rochdale half, and it'll be taken by Ryan Cross towards the edge of the penalty area. Hume was trying to just play the ball on, but he was fouled right on the edge of the penalty area. Mark Carter seemed to indicate to the referee that it was inside the area. Free kick in the game against United a couple of weeks ago. Reid stood over the ball, and he leaves it for Carter. He's just over the top. The goalkeeper. As the free kick comes over, Morget's header is just over the crossbar. He got up well from Reid's free kick. In fact, Rochdale now have all 11 players inside their own penalty area as Carter plays the ball over. The header comes in. Oh, it's just over. We're all on the feet here at Gigg Lane. They thought that had gone in. Long corner looking for Laketti. And it's over the top by Hume. Just half a dozen yards out. Or is it just some grease? I'm not sure. Miss Hume. Reeves. Thackeray. Selby's cross. A good chance here, and it's in! Thompson's beaten Kelly. And Rochdale have the lead. We're just 8 minutes into this second half, and Dave Thompson gives Rochdale the lead. By Hume, and Pugh, here's Carter. And Pugh, oh, it just took the fingertips of Clark to put the ball round the post. And the long throw. Hume, oh, he couldn't turn on the ball. It's a goal kick. Stanislaus. Morget. Oh, and it's blocked. A great chance there in the dying seconds. Longer will Mr. Richards add on. Pugh. On for Carter. Blocked. Mulligan. He's hit the post. Would you believe it? For the Shakers on the opening day of the season, it's Rochdale who take all 3 points from a game that in the main was very disappointing.
So here's your starter for 10. What have the Lacrosse World Championships, Swinton Rugby League Club and Manchester United Reserves got in common? Well, this is what they've all got in common. They play here at Gig Lane, Bury, and I don't know about keep off the pitch, it's more like get on it. Tomorrow, Danny Bergara and Stockport take on John Beck and Preston at Gig Lane. It's all about big business, bringing in much-needed revenue for Bury Football Club.
Good squad of players, great atmosphere in the dressing room, looking forward to the games. I think if we can get a couple of wins under our belt to give everybody that confidence, the supporters and the players, then we'll go on and we'll do very well this year.
Maybe it's me just getting older, but the pace of the game in the lower divisions just seems to get quicker and quicker. You don't put your foot on the ball, you just keep it moving with any part of your anatomy. Mark Carter just failing with the Paul Ince impression. The odd moment of skill stuck out like the proverbial Bullisha beacon. Carter is just a cut above the usual hurly-burly. His cross just too high for Kevin Hume, who's just recently re-signed from Doncaster. But if the skill was at a premium, then the consolation was a touch of comedy in a goal-mouth scramble that led to Bury's penalty. It was Kevin Hume, the man at the centre of the chaos, and Kevin Oliver, the poor man who got more than he bargained for. The ball just really popped up. The referee was waving play on. Oliver should have used his head, not his hands. To Kevin, not like that. Carter stepped up, and Bury were on the move, 1-0. The pace just slowed a little in the second half. It was still frenetic, though. Bury strengthened their grip. They were always in control. Chris Lucchetti certainly deserved the goal here, but it was a great save from Steve Jones, twisting and scooping the ball over. A class moment in any division, in any competition. Bury's second goal was just reward for honest endeavour, a bit like the night, really. Jimmy Mulligan's a new signing. His case will go to tribunal on Thursday. He kept going to get a flick, they got a flick, but it was his goal, and it was Bury's night.
I think you could describe it as a battling performance. You're a bit of a battling side, aren't you?
Yeah, we try and get the ball forward as early as possible, and to be fair to Hartlepool, they've defended quite well, and I don't think it was much of a spectator's game, but the result was the thing that matters at the end.
There's a striker in the third division who'll always provide you with goals. It's Bury's Mark Carter. Exeter City found him at his most lethal on Saturday as he gathered another match ball with a hat-trick, the first coming after 12 minutes. His second, 4 minutes later, showed the value of planting a header downwards, left Exeter's keeper fumbling in no man's land. The hat-trick goal was coolness personified, control, balance and finish. A perfect hat-trick, right foot, header and left foot shot.
Rock solid in the first leg against Hartlepool, disintegrated somewhat tonight. Keith Hounchin pouncing on Chris Lucchetti's mistake. Bury must have fancied their chances, though, when Tony Rigby made it 3-1 on aggregate, hooking the ball into the net. But then Hartlepool mounted a fight back. 2 goals in 5 minutes in the second half. Nicky Southall lashing in the first past Gary Kelly, then taking advantage of Paul Lucchetti again, sliding in an equaliser. 3-3 on the night in extra time. But then from bad to worse to comical, Michael Jackson's own goal made it advantage Hartlepool ahead for the first time in the tie. And the comeback was completed when Mark Carter lost the ball and suddenly the defence was caught again. Yet another bad mistake. And Paul Thompson had all the time in the world to put the finishing touches to a miserable night for Bury.
Bury, having lost 5-1 in midweek to Hartlepool in the second leg of the League Cup to go out 5-3 on aggregate, find themselves playing the North East team for the third time in 10 days. This time it's a league encounter, and the two on for Carter. Hume looks to have taken a knock as Carter turns and chips the ball over, but if it was a shot, it's gone over the crossbar. If it was a cross, Carter and Rigby both eyeing up the wall. What options this free kick gives. It's going to be Carter. And it's a handball. I'm not sure what the referee's going to award here, because he certainly looked as though he was inside the penalty area. It's Denny Ingram, certainly, who's being called over, and depends whether it was his hand or his foot. Well, it's a yellow card, so you would suspect that he was just encroaching the 10-yard. Well, no, it's a penalty. And the penalty's been given for handball. And Paul Thompson quite rightly drags one of his players away from the referee, because the decision won't be changed. And Carter has a penalty here. And the goalkeeper is trying a little bit of gamesmanship. Well, Bury got a penalty in the League Cup tie 10 days ago. And Carter duly dispatched that one fairly centrally and hard. What can he do here? He's just put it in. The goalkeeper guessed the right way. But Carter's spot kick was absolutely inch perfect. Over comes the corner. Flicked on. Well, how didn't that go in? Just loses balance. Played the ball back to Kelly. Pugh. Good play by Pugh. By Carter. Stanislaus. Still Stanislaus. Oh, and he's hit it straight at the goalkeeper. The Cross takes it, gives it to Mulligan. Here's Cross. Carter. Hume. Just wide. Fed the ball through. Rigby. Smart turn from Rigby. And on for Carter. Pugh. Cross comes over. Hume's header. Oh, marvellous save by Horn. Hume. Free kick comes over. Hornets into the side netting from Pugh. Stop. Fearing the worst. Carter. Rigby. And it's wide. He should really have hit the target from there. Perfectly set up. Players. Hume. For Morget. On for Stanislaus. Carter calling for it. Stanislaus does well. Needs a good cross here. Carter's header doesn't go out. Ingram, though, gives the ball away. Here's Rigby. Cross. Still Cross. It's the ball over. Carter. Will it fall for him? Well, the referee awards a free kick the other way. Here's Stanislaus. On for Pugh. Ball comes over. Hume! Oh, well, he got to it, but he couldn't keep it down. Pugh. Stanislaus. Now the cross comes over. It's Carter. On for Pugh. Morget meets it. Took another good save by Horn to prevent Bury from extending their lead. Over comes the corner. Oh, Kelly did well to save. It was a marvellous shot. And Gary Kelly, who's had very little to do. Haskin. Here's John Rose. Brought down. And the free kick taken to Carter. Good turn by Carter. 2-0! That settles it! A quick free kick. Carter dummied the defender. Consecutive league victories sandwiched in between that disappointing 5-1 defeat. But the goal started on 14 minutes when one of the Hartlepool players, Denny Ingram, came out of the wall and handled inside the penalty area as the reason for that, Preston North End's plastic pitch was dug up during the summer and the newly laid turf has not yet caught. Bury agreeing about 4 weeks ago to switch this fixture, which means 2 in the Preston wall. Here comes Rigby. Curled across, the goalkeeper missed it. Chance for Mulligan. Pugh, and the ball taken off him. And intelligently spread wide by cross for Pugh. Sorry, for Mulligan. Mulligan, yellow card of the evening. I can't tell you who's got it. Played across. Mulligan. Chipped in. And taken first time. Just over the crossbar. Carter holds his head. Here comes the corner. Oh, and it's punched out by Gary Kelly. A fine header. And Kelly throw. Back out to this near side. Ainsworth gets his cross back over. And the header comes in. Oh, and it's put over. It'll be a corner. And I think it came off Jackson in the end. Oh, away comes Ainsworth. The man on the far side. Ainsworth doesn't need him. Oh, and a good save by Gary Kelly. And Preston should have been 1 up on the stroke of half-time. Spread wide for Conroy. The shot comes in. What a great save from Gary Kelly. More difficult for the defenders. Notable clearance. And the shot comes in. Oh, that's a great save by Richardson. He put the ball. Carter. Paskin. Oh, and it's just wide. And the shot comes in. Oh, good save from Gary Kelly. Number of goals. That didn't come. And in the final 5 or 10 minutes, Gary Kelly kept them in it in the first half. Another couple of good saves in the second half. And the Bury backs were not breached. But it's Bury here who will... Matthewson. On by Pugh, here's Carter. Still Carter. Finds Hume. Stanislaus. As the ball comes over, Carter just couldn't get to it. He might get to it now, he has done. And it's Bury who take the lead, and again it's Mark Carter. Goal number 7 of the season. Placed wide on the right. Morget for cross. Now the ball comes over. Pugh's header back in. Stanislaus, some concerted pressure from the visitors. Carter, back heel. Stanislaus, oh, great save. Rigby. Carter, great save by the goalkeeper. And you can hardly argue that Pugh wasn't entitled to go for the ball. Pugh. Morget. One for Carter to chase. Stanislaus. Pugh, back out for Carter. Stanislaus again. Pugh, good challenge, he won. On for Stanislaus. Still Stanislaus. What can he do from here? It's 2-0, and Paskin ties the game up in this final minute. An interplay down the left involving Carter, Pugh and Stanislaus. Eventually Stanislaus got free. He drilled a crossover, and Paskin was in the perfect place 2 yards out. On the far side, you'll be able to see all the Mansfield fans leaving. It's 2-0. We're dead on time. There is the final whistle. Arms aloft from David Pugh in particular, and the Shakers have come here to Field Mill and continued the good league form. No goals conceded this afternoon. It means just 1 now in 5 games conceded, and the Shakers have a 100% away record. Play 2, 1-2. The game. Very 6 of this opening half hour. Pugh, straight at the keeper. Morget. Jackson. And by Hume. Here's Mulligan, down for Morget. And the cross comes over. Met by Pugh, but there's nobody there to put the final touch on the ball. Nice move by Berry. Pugh with the corner. Met by John Rose, it's there! 2 minutes to half-time. The corner came over, and when it was headed out, John Rose hit it first time. The keeper got his hands to it, but couldn't prevent it from going in. And Bury have the lead. Mathewson to come forward. Aim towards Mathewson. Carter. Another chance here, and is that going to be in? It is. And Mark Carter makes it 2. And there really was the classic case of walking the ball in. A melee around the penalty spot. Morget intercepts the ball. Oh, and he tried to thread it through to Carter, who was waiting on the edge of the penalty area. Very still in possession with Mulligan. Cross comes over. Met by Pugh. Oh, fabulous save by the goalkeeper, John Rose. Well, I think Pugh got in the way. Here's Paskin. And it's 2 against 2. Carter. Paskin continues his run. Carter chips it over. Paskin, what can he do from here? He's been forced wide. Oh, it's just gone past the post. That performance. A comfortable 2-0 win. It really should have been more than 2. Numerous chances for Bury to have increased that lead.
Experiment to see if I can do what the keepers of the third division can't do. And let's save a shot from Mark Carter. Bye. And again. Yeah. Maybe in practice there's no way past the flying pig, but when it comes to the real thing, there's no stopping Mark. Since his pre-season scorcher against Manchester United, he's not looked back. 8 league goals. In terms of treatment, there's one rule for him, one for the rest of the players. They even call him the Eric Cantona of Gig Lane.
I wish he had his money, but I don't know about that. He's okay with me, the gaffer. He thinks because I'm getting on a bit now, he has to give me a rest. So I'm one of those lads who, well, I'll take it.
He has his own routine, which is different from other people. He's doing his Daily Mirror crossword at 2:45 before he gets changed. And that's not ideal, but like, I'm not going to change him at 33, 34 years of age.
While Mark's looking to break records, his defensive colleagues have already broken one. 7 successive clean sheets. The goalkeeper hasn't been beaten since the season's opening day. So they're the third division's most lethal scorers and the meanest defence. Just over half an hour gone. Chesterfield went on to the attack again. Bit of a comedy of errors, this one. Stanislaus, Mathewson, and finally came off goalkeeper Kelly. Only the second goal that Bury have conceded this season, 3 minutes before half-time. Kevin Davis with a goal for Chesterfield. Right on the break, the equaliser for Bury. Kevin Hume breaks down the right. Cuts the ball inside to Mark Carter. He backheels the ball back into David Pugh's path to score. The winner for Bury in the second half from Mark Carter. 2-1 it finished.
We were looking to get off to a good few wins, and we've done that. But now it's a case of sustaining it and making sure we keep going. We've got a lot of games to play for, but we're enjoying it at the moment, and long may it continue.
Well, Carter doesn't have to face Rob Palmer every week, isn't it? At least that's the impression you got from their little training ground routine. In truth, Porky, our very own flying pig, didn't have it all his own way.
Here's a little experiment to see if I can do what the keepers of the third division can't do. And let's save a shot from Mark Carter.
Moving the ball to this near side. English. The cross comes over, but the ball headed comfortably clear. English again. Another good crossover. It's testing the Bury defence. A great chance here. Oh, what a miraculous save from Gary Kelly. Kinsella can't believe it. Here's Pugh's corner. Met by Mathewson. John Rose, the ball headed in, it's just wide from Laketti. Everybody back for Bury. Corley, he's got it! Corley's got it, and the Bury defence is breached. Just 11 minutes left. Final whistle, so as many trips have gone down the last 34 years down to Colchester. Bury go home, defeated by the only goal of the game. With Stanislaus to take the free kick. Inside the header from Pugh, it's over the top by Paskin. Pollitt. Ball down the centre and the flag stays down. Kelly's come off his line. And Kelly struggling to get back. The play's been held up long enough. Slaven's header off the line by Mathewson. Kelly was beaten. But there's a real scare for the Shakers. The ball now cleared. Ball on by Banks. Banks again. Oh, and the two of them got into a mix-up here. With defenders back on the line, Gary Kelly's trying to get hold of the ball, and finally it's cleared, but not for very long. Almost disaster in the Bury defence. Curled in, headed clear by Paskin, but not too far. And here's Carter, and a chance here of a quick break on. Paskin, it's 3 against 2 at the moment, 3 against 3. Kelly, still Bury with plenty up. Kelly gets the ball over. Carter, easy chance, and Bury take the lead. Well, it was so simple when it finally came. The ball fed to Kelly, and he laid the ball back, and nobody was marking Mark Carter. Here's Hume. Still Hume. Oh, great run by Hume. He's opened up the defence. Can he go all the way? Oh, he must do. Well, is that a penalty? No, says the referee. Well. No penalty was the decision from the referee. Looks for Pugh. Oh, Pugh's done well. That's a great second goal. That'll clinch the game. A fabulous turn from Pugh, and he hit it almost immediately, and Pollitt couldn't do anything about it. It went in just inside the near post. 3 minutes from time, it's Darlington 0, Bury 2. If there's a defeat for Carlisle, Bury could go top tonight. But for long periods, it looked as though the game was going to finish 0-0. There were chances for Bury.
With former Bury manager Sam Ellis bringing his Lincoln City side to Gigg Lane yesterday, it was like an old boys reunion. Former teammates once again joining up. Even Bury's injured midfielder Peter Reid renewing acquaintances with Ellis, the two Manchester City's recent management team, of course. But the good spirits were mainly down to results on the pitch, with Bury storming up the 3rd Division. Their defensive record has been the eye-catcher, with goalkeeper Gary Kelly receiving many accolades, only 3 goals conceded. Mind you, only 12 months ago, it was fighting off a severe injury that was in Kelly's eye.
Didn't start too well last season, obviously, with the injury. Thought I'll be out for the year, possibly finished altogether. Fortunately enough, I was back in 5 months. Ended up at West Ham for the last 3 months. And started off again with Bury this season, so it's been quite a funny 12 months so far.
What can you put this amazing defensive record down to this season?
Obviously, I've been in brilliant form. No, obviously the lads have been playing well together. We've got a good squad here. It's just one of those things, you know, you keep clean sheets, it builds confidence, and you just don't want to concede a goal, and hopefully it'll carry on today.
It did. Very comfortable 2-0 winners. The first goal coming after 24 minutes, a lovely header, a flick from Lenny Johnrose. The second, a Nick Dawes long throw, helped on by John Paskin, and then Mark Carter, before David Pugh sealed the game just before half-time. There were no more goals, mainly due to some spectacular goalkeeping from the other goalkeeper on view, Russell Holt, the first to deny Paskin from close range. The second, a very different kind of save, but equally effective, denying Nick Dawes. But after a quiet game, Kelly was brought into the action, and he didn't disappoint. A magnificent tip over the bar, denying former teammate Colin Greenall. No goals conceded by miserly Kelly.
Wigan continues to roll on with another clinical performance.
That's right, it's going well so far this season. I think we're top of the league now. We've scored a few goals, kept a few clean sheets. It's nice to be in this position so early on, and hopefully we can keep it going.
You've reached the top of the league, and you've done it in emphatic style with a good 2-0 win today.
That's right. They're a hard team to beat, Lincoln, as all Sam Ellis teams are. I expected a bit more of them, but as I say, we got 2 goals before half-time, which settled us down. and in the end it was consolidating, and we could have had a couple more, but kept a clean sheet, 1-2-0, 3 points in the bag.
A word about the clean sheet. We saw why your defence is one of the meanest in Division 3, with 1 or 2 stops from yourself, especially from Colin Greenall in the second half, plus some timely interceptions, one notably from Mark Carbon.
That's right. Obviously, you know, you got to keep a clean sheet, and it's nice to keep this run going. 3 points at the end of the day is the most important thing. But I've been pleased with my performances this season. Good save from Colin. Just had to touch it over the bar. I would have been disappointed had it had gone in. But that's all part and parcel of goalkeeping. You've got to keep your concentration throughout the game, and that's what I did.
Bury are definitely putting in this season the 3 C's: consistency, commitment and continuity.
That's right. Well, that's what it's all about. At the moment, we've got all 3. We're scoring goals, we're keeping clean sheets. I think we've got the best defensive record in the league. We're scoring goals, so hopefully we can keep bagging the points and continue to stay at the top of the league.
The mood in the camp looks to be 1 for all and all for one. Is that the case?
It has to be. It has to be, because we've got a fairly good squad, and if people are not on the game, then they could find themselves out of the team. And when you're top of the league, you don't want to be like that.
Certainly, Bury looked the more likely to win the game with a will and passion that Lincoln didn't seem to have.
That's right. Obviously, the 2 goals knocked the stuffing out of them, but and we had a few more chances after that. So we're really, as long as we weathered the first 15 minutes of the second half, I'm not saying we're home and dry, but obviously it was more difficult for them. And as I say, we could have had a few more goals, but 3 points at the end of the day is all we wanted.
Mike, a clinical performance, one that's provided you with another 3 points that goes a long way in securing a top half finish for the season and a place in the next division.
Yeah, it was a good performance today from the lads. I thought we did ever so well. We set off at the right tempo, we kept it up, and up until the last 15 minutes the pace of the game was tremendous. We played some good football. We looked as though there was a lot of goals in the team, and yet we kept it tight at the back.
Sam Ellis was talking of words after the game of Bury are a good side and they're not a bad side to lose to. That sort of language can only do you good, can't it?
Well, Sam's very generous. We just, looking at ourselves, we're looking to keep it going. It was another 3 points today. It was a good team performance. There's players coming back from injury at the club now, in the likes of Peter Reid, Ronnie Morget, to name but 2. So we have got competition, which is something we haven't had before. And the lads know that if they don't turn it in, week out now, then there's somebody knocking on the door to take the place. We don't want to put pressure on them, but keep them performances up today, and that'll be the side will pick itself.
Is that the big difference from last season, the fact that you've got more members in your squad and the competition there is growing?
Well, the big difference is we've got a lot more experience in the team this year. David Pugh's come in on the left wing, which we've never had a left winger since we saw Mark Patterson. John Paskin's come up with experience up front. Trevor Matthewson's come in, who's been in promotion winning sides, and we haven't had that since I've been at the club, where we've had to sell the players. Now this year that we've looked to bring players in, we're looking a lot better for it.
Do you think this is the best side that you've had as a Bury manager so far?
The side I took over from Sam was very good, and that was in a division higher, and we got to the playoffs that year. And it might be too early to say yet, but I think potentially with the age of the players that we've got around us now, then they can go on to be good players.
They do seem to have a spirit about them. They have commitment, they have a will to win, and they play for each other.
Well, I think a lot of that goes with winning. We work hard in training, the players apply themselves well, and when you're winning and they're getting bonuses and they see the points on the table, then they keep going. But we have to keep reminding ourselves that we've only played 12 games. There's a quarter of the season gone, and we've still got a lot of points to play for.
Thanks very much, Mike Walsh.
And maybe Chester looking for another long throw. And to drill it in towards the near post. Exactly what they do. It's a good throw, and the header on. And it's in, and Bury concede the first goal. And in the end, it was quite simple. A long throw headed on. That's the tactic again. This time the header on. It's by Stanislaus, and Bury are 2 behind. Away goes John Rose. Somebody else to carry on. And the header in, that's a great header from Rigby. 5 minutes left, and Rigby halves the deficit. Chester mind on the Chester out, and it's taken short. The aim is to keep possession. Or maybe score a third. That's a beauty. And that seals the game. The 89th minute. Presentations on the pitch before this afternoon's game with Gillingham. The first one, as you can see, Gary Kelly is receiving the Wilkinson Sword Protector Award. He's the goalkeeper of the month for September. And that's for Gary's excellent start to the season. Up to the end of September, he conceded just 2 league goals all season. And it's the Ensley League and Manager of the Month award for Mick Walsh. He's interrupted his team talk to come out and collect it. Well deserved, as the Shakers sit proudly on top of the 3rd division at the moment. So, good round of applause for Mike Walsh as he shows the trophy around. Stanley Stannis with the throw-in. Looking for Paskin, and the ball inside was meant for Pugh. Feels for handball, I'm not sure that actually touched his hand. Juan Luchetti with a good clearance upfield. Here's Carter into the penalty area, and that's a penalty. Just 5 minutes on the watch. So here's Carter. Oh, and Banks got his hand to it. He'll feel disappointed, but Carter salutes another goal. Dawes. Carter. For Paskin. The goalkeeper couldn't make up his mind. It must be 2, and it is. Well, indecision in the Gillingham defence. It's John Paskin who's profited from it. But really the goalkeeper is as much to blame as anybody else. He couldn't make his mind up whether to come out or not. On by Rigby. Paskin. Stuff prevents the ball from going out. Now the cross comes over. And the header's just wide from Carter. Inside was by Carter. Paskin. Pugh. The shot. Well might the goalkeeper take the plaudits. But chipped in. Oh, is it off the line? I'm not sure what's the referee given. Well, cross. Paskin. Rigby, cross on the overlap. Rigby puts over the ball. Carter! Oh, he's hit the bar. Paskin! What a nice move! Crossed in by Rigby. Looked like Carter was going to score, but his header came back off the bar. And there was Paskin. Stanislaus. That's a good run by Dawes. Rigby. Must be. Blocked. Put back in, and by Pugh, and the ball cleared. Gillingham looking for a late consolation. Might get it here, and they have got it. Splendid goal. Down here, whilst playing for Hereford, scored a couple in Ninian Park when he played there for Cardiff. Here's Carter, on for Hume. The goalkeeper saves, the ball was pushed out. Rigby, oh, he's put it wide. Rigby turns round, he can't believe it. Succeeded in 13 league games this season, and strangely enough, 3 of those have been at Gigg Lane. Well, the referee's awarded a penalty. And it's Pike. Against Kelly. Well, the referee saw something that nobody else seemed to. And can Gillingham pull another one back? Yes, he can. And Pike scored again. It's 3-2. There's just 2 minutes left.
Bury stay a point clear of Carlisle at the top of the 3rd Division table. The only goal 12 minutes from time. Trevor Wood brought down Lenny Johnrose. David Pugh's perfectly taken penalty kick condemned Walsall to their first defeat since Chris Nicholl took over as manager 5 matches ago.
So no change in the top 3, they all won. Barnet move above Walsall back into 4th position. Colchester move into the top 6. At the
A warm welcome to Gigg Lane for the first fixture of November. Scarborough the visitors. Martin 2 Darren Knowles, 3 Stephen Swales, 4 Jason Rocket. And there's a chance here, and Gary Kelly pulls off a fine save. 3rd Bury corner. Great drop now, it's taken a deflection over the top. Another good kick again. Great chance here for Hume. He's been forced wide. It's in! And it's Lenny Johnrose who breaks the deadlock. Hume was forced wide. And he waited for support inside the penalty area because there were 4. Still in possession. Johnrose on for Stanislaus. The ball drilled across. Johnrose again. Mulligan, Ellis over the top. I think it was Kevin Hume. Dawes. Still Dawes. Tipped over. Mulligan. And the goalkeeper gets it at the 2nd attempt. There's the final whistle. So Bury are top tonight. It's not been a good performance. Arguably one of the worst of the season, but a valuable 3 points.
Teams have vastly different league form. The Shakers riding high at the top of the 3rd Division. Preston from Holmes, I think it was. And Stanislaus picks up as far as Rigby now. Satori battling away well. Stanislaus again finds Satori, who turns. Stanislaus continues his run. The ball doesn't quite find him. But Preston this the evening to be taken by Tony Rigby. Rigby into the near post, but that's cleared. Half cleared at least. The ball comes in from Ian. Dawes down for Johnrose. He won that well. Rigby forward for Satori. That's a good run on the ball because Satori's there first. He's Renborn, and Mark Satori has put the Shakers 1-0 ahead in his first full appearance since his close season summer signing. Mathewson And John Rose in there. Rigby with a free kick, takes it, forces Vaughan into a save, and he only collects it in the second attempt, and there's going to be some trouble here as Vaughan and I think it was Ronnie Morget collided to the action, and it's Berry who progressed to the second round of the Auto Windscreen Shield, I should say. And I'm proud to say that the Shakers once again have kept another clean sheet.
Number 7, still only 23, is in the team just 2 weeks after joining the club, and there are others with league experience too. Number 3, David Logan, was at 4 different clubs, and number 8, Kevin Todd, played alongside Kevin Keegan at Newcastle. Well, this football field doubles as a cricket pitch in summer, and from their lofty position top of Division 3, Bury will not have to feel that this is a venue beneath them. A tricky fixture, not helped by the absence of both their main strikers, Mark Carter and John Paskin. Number 8, Lenny John Rose, and number 9, Mark Satori, will play up front, but Bury's defence is intact, and it's the tightest in the 4 divisions. They've conceded only 5 goals in 15 league games. With the throw, and the umbrellas are still up. Oh, Laws is there. It came off the defender, Matthewson. And that was a really awkward moment for Bury. Toon will have to use West. Matthewson's let it go over the top of him, and that was good. Toon has given it away. Rigby, maybe a chance of a shot here, well struck. And it's ballooned up out of the grasp of Simon Bishop, and not surprising, the ball must be as slippy as a wet baby. Take it. Again, Todd looking for the back header. This is West. Lobs well forward, there's no flag! It was a super header, and it was an excellent save, and Bury might have thought of an offside, and the flag stayed down. The clearest chance, and David Lobb, having gone forward for all the set pieces, tried so hard to direct it wide of Gary Kelly, but the keeper just managed to stretch far enough. Header out was by West. Matthewson. John Rose. Space for the cross to the back post where they're waiting. Lucchetti's there. Oh, hit the bar. A looping header from the other defender, Chris Lucchetti, who'd also come forward for the set pieces. The ball was in the air a long time, over the top of Bishop, and just back off the post. Stanislaus. Bury perhaps sensing there might be something in this match for them at this stage. Dawes hits it well. It was always going to be over the top, but it was very tight. Nicky Dawes, who played non-league football himself in the conference with Altrincham. Bury were to steal it in this final minute. Mulligan, it took a deflection, but Bishop managed to get the purchase with his studs and change his direction just to drop on the ball, virtually through the legs of Todd, and look how he had to readjust, the young goalkeeper. Bishop Auckland will be pleased not to have lost, and having won the 4th qualifying round replay away at Macclesfield, maybe not too much in awe of a match at Gigg Lane. All the players showing heavy signs of wear. Full-time score here is Bishop Auckland 0, Bury 0.
And we knew that the conditions were going to be difficult. We knew that it was their cup final, and things do tend to like turn around where like you do get teams beating league teams because obviously they think that they should be where we are. All respect to this team, they came, they battled well, and they got a good result.
Goalkeeper Gary Kelly.
coming up from the youth team into the first team. You know, I played with Paul Gascoigne, we had Glenn Roder, Paul Goddard, Peter Beardsley, all them type of people. When you've got that quality around you coming up through your younger years, it bodes well for the future.
But Newcastle signed Dave Besant. While others progressed, Kelly's career went backwards until Bury became the best alternative. But out of adversity has come remarkable form. He conceded just 5 goals, the best record in the country, when Bury arrived at Barnet on Saturday, and he's done it a year after a Gaza-style knee injury threatened his career.
I think he's probably, well, certainly the best keeper in our league, and maybe up into the first division, and you know, as good as some in the Premier League as well.
It could have been finished, that would have been me finished at 27. So I've got to be thankful I'm still playing, make the most of it. I enjoy my football anyway, and things have been going so well this season that all I can do is look forward.
Kelly expected to be busy on Saturday, but he ended up being the central figure. Just 10 minutes in, Bury's offside trap was sprung by Dougie Freedman, and Gerard McMahon, on loan from Spurs, was a bit too quick for Kelly. And when it's only the second league goal you've conceded away from home, it's not easy to take. Bury's method under manager Mike Walsh is simple and direct. It also relies on full-blooded commitment. The Barnet striker Mark Cooper was forced off with a shoulder injury. Defender Alan Walker ended up with 10 stitches and a nasty cleaning bill. But even if some home fans weren't too happy about Bury's all-or-nothing approach, it was well within the rules until a minute into the second half. McMahon is through again, and Kelly, flying off his line, appears to make a fine save. Instead, Mr. Butler has seen something wrong. The referee does have to make a split-second decision, and he feels Kelly has handled outside the area, which leaves him with only one alternative. Kelly, absolutely distraught, had to be led from the field. But for all their anger, Bury's 10 men still managed to focus their attention on saving the game. Barnet's wasteful attack helped them out, so much so that 8 minutes from the end, David Pugh's cross, met by Jim Mulligan, was good enough to win Bury a point. And if sheer endeavour is the biggest factor in the promotion equation, expect Bury to be in Division 2 next May.
37 years ago, Bury and Bishop Auckland met here for a first-round replay of the FA Cup. The first match up at Bishop Auckland having finished 0-0. The similarities are marked, as is the fact that the Shakers at that time led the third division. Bury were knocked off the third division leader's spot on Saturday with the draw at Barnet. But isn't it uncanny, the result for Shakers fans? Well, the Shakers won 4-1 on that occasion, and I'm sure manager Mick Walsh would settle for a similar result tonight. Pugh. Good ball on for Paskin. Great chance for the Shakers here. Oh, good save by Bishop. Put back over, and Bishop Auckland. The ball across from here. It looks to be a good chance, and it's just over the crossbar, and you would have thought from that position that the visitors should have taken the lead. Well, the referee has given a corner, so... No, the linesman's flagged that it's a goal. The linesman has flagged that it's gone in, and Bishop Auckland take the lead. And I'm trying to see who it is. It's the number 8, and that's Kevin Todd. Cross comes over. Oh, and a good save by Bishop. I think it was Lucchesi's header in the end. Pugh. Goalkeeper's lost it. He's just played the crossbar from John Rose. Tries with the throw. Nicely on for Pugh. Oh, and a missed kick. The shot comes in, only just wide from Morjay, but the miscue initially was by Lenny John Rose. The goal kick, John Rose. Here's Paskin. Oh, beautiful! Beautiful goal from Paskin. Go in. A good chance here. Oh, it's just wide. Crosses left-footed. John Rose. Oh, brilliant save by Bishop. What a fabulous save. Over comes the corner. Met well, and it's cleared from very close to the line. And the shot that eventually came in, I think from David Pugh, yes. And over comes the corner. Get it over, the ball just over the crossbar. Over comes the free kick. No handball, says the referee. It was accidental. The shot comes in from Paskin. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, and then the follow-up effort goes over the top. Needed the trainer to come on. And there it is. We'll see extra time here at Gig Lane. All the cheers come from the visiting supporters. Gets the ball back from Hughes. Stanislaus tries to shot. Well, it took a deflection. It'll be a corner. And there it is. This first round tie will be settled on penalties. So the first penalty will be taken by Michael Waller. 1-0 to Bishop Auckland. Mathieson with the first Bury penalty. 1-1. So number 10 here, David Laws for Bishop Auckland. He's put it wide. David Laws puts it wide. A chance for Bury to go 2-1 up. Here's Pugh. No problem at all. Richard Toon, it looks to be here. Oh, and he's hit the post and it's gone in. Yes, just in the corner. Perfect penalty from John Rose. All the credit to Bishop Auckland. Going to be taken by Mickey Adams. Near post. Great chance. Gary Kelly saved it. Well, I'm not sure how much he knew about that, whether it just came through a crowd of players and struck him. Chance here, and he's gone straight to Stannard. Had the referee's actions there. His cross. On for Kelly. cross. Now Kelly puts a crossover. Chance for John Rose. And Stannard tips it back past the post. Hugh takes the throw in quickly. Chance here for Hume to chase. And the referee says play on. Kevin Hume looks at the linesman, but the referee immediately said play on. Ian Hughes on the bench, so he'd be able to come on if Ronnie Monget couldn't continue. Here's Stanislas with the free kick. It's a good one. Shot, complete miss kick by De Souza. Well, how did that not go in? There goes Kelly, chased by Hurlock. Got the pace over Hurlock. Plus he's crossed over. Must be, no it's not. Great run by Tony Kelly. Goal kick. I thought he'd given a penalty for a minute. Very dangerous position, and even allowed to go on. Cross. De Souza. Well, is it going to go in this afternoon or not? Good save by Stannard. It really doesn't look like it's going to be Bury's afternoon. Here's De Souza. He's gone away. Still De Souza. The ball comes out. Oh, there. How did that not go in? Great save by Stannard. Just let the tannoy finish, but it's about time here, 3 o'clock at Cresty Road, a minute or so before. Fairly good crowd inside Cresty Road for this FA Cup second round clash. The first time the two sides have met in the FA Cup. They have, of course, met in the League Cup in the 1970s. The two sides then... High ball. A good chance here. Back, and it's Crewe who take the lead. Just trying to find Anders. And the ball given away, very can't afford to do that. The ball is onside. Oh, it's going to be number 2. Oh, great save by Lee Bracey. How did he get his hand to that? It just looked like Harry Bowler had to just put it in the back of the net. And somehow... Crewe, in fact, have brought everybody back to defend from this long throw. A long throw it is. Comes back to Dawes. This is crossover. Diving header is there! And Bury have scored their 400th FA Cup goal. Lenny John Rose gets it. Crewe 1, Bury 1. It's long. He's headed back. Jackson. Dawes' shot. Takes a deflection in it. It's just wide, was ever. And Stanislaus will let Bracey take over possession. Pugh's header, good one inside. And away goes Pugh. 2 to aim for from here. The ball comes across. Rigby, he's there! Oh, right on the death. Tony Rigby puts the Shakers 2-1 up. It's a marvellous victory for the Shakers, short of their 4 recognised strikers, falling behind as early as the 16th minute.
As Christmas rapidly approaches, it's to be hoped that the Shakers aren't in as generous mood as perhaps the rest of us are. They have, of course, got the meanest defensive league record in the country at the present time. In contrast to that, Exeter only 2 goals on their travels so far this season, although in their last home game against Scarborough they put 5 past the Scarborough defence, although in turn they did concede 2, not causing thankfully too many problems for Gary Kelly. Kicks long towards Carter, but he's got Kane behind him. The ball drops for D'Souza. Had a shot at goal which was always appeared to be going wide, but it took a nasty bounce around about the 6-yard line, and short throw this time to Mathewson, who will cross deep into the Exeter area towards Ian Hughes. It drops for Carter, and in the Shakers could have been 2 up by now. So this is Pugh collecting the clearance from his own throw. That's a good cross to Hughes, who collects. Falls for D'Souza, and the keeper going to touch on that, and it's the first time really that Jackson with the free kick. Carter heads on the edge of the box, but doesn't find a way through. John Rose, chance of a shot. And that wasn't too far away, and must have taken a deflection on the way through. Stanislaus first time, looks for Carter, finds he's got D'Souza off him, turns. That's a shot, goal! And Bella only cleared as far as Chris Lucchetti. That's a good long cross for Pugh. Pugh takes on his chest, ball back. Who's there? D'Souza's there! It's off a defender and over the bar! It's... oh, the keeper just touched it away from the head of Mark Carter. It falls for Lucchetti, that's a nice turn. He keeps the ball in play. Back to Tony Rigby. Needs to get his cross in. John Rose is there, but so is Danny Pugh. Back with Stanislaus now. Pugh swings his cross in. Ian Hughes misses his kick. Oh! Oh, that was so close. From Trevor Matheson. Towards David Pugh, gets his head on. Lucchetti, John Rose, and it's out for a goal kick. Gets a head on, it's cleared again by Bailey, and that's it. That's the final action this afternoon. A few frustrated boos around Gig Lane. Disappointing afternoon for the Shakers. And let's ball.
Mark Ruffin. Corner will have to be retaken. Over it comes, it's curled in, and it's met late, and that's in! Well, the Wigan defence just stood and watched. And it's Chris Lepetti. Lions beaten to the ball by Jackson. John Rose's clearance struck a Wigan player. Well, here's Lions. Is it going to be the equaliser? It is! Wigan have an equaliser. A catalogue of mistakes, I think, in the Bury defence. Matthews successfully held off. Farnworth, he's miskicked it. It's going to be a goal. And Carter's got it. And Carter's got it. A mistake by Farnworth. Right on the stroke of half-time. He looks dejected, but who else but Mark Carter would pick up on that? It was almost in slow motion. Wigan now looking for an equaliser. Well, Lions, if his control had just been a little better there, he'd have had a great chance. And Wigan have not given up yet in this first half. We've had 2 minutes of injury time. Chance of an equaliser, here is that! And Wigan have equalised! Oh dear! The Bury defence asleep. And is it Lions again? And Rigby on the far side. And Farnworth puts his clearance in. Oh, Jackson had much more time than he thought there. This really is proving difficult. And the ball's held up. Farnworth is beaten. It must be 3. It is 3. Bury take the lead. Just what Mike Walsh would have ordered, and it's the lone man, Neil Matthews. It's Bury 3, Wigan 2. Foul, says the referee. Oh, and the ball holds up. It's got to be an equaliser again. No! Has it gone in? No, it's not gone in. Yes, it has. The linesman's given it, and Bury fall down to the conditions again. And I can't see who scored this one at all. And then cleared strongly upfield. And a good ball out for Carter. Carter waiting for support, making his way into the penalty area. Gets the ball across. Oh, the post. A mad scramble, but no, Bury can't get a body on the end of the ball. Oh, and a well-won ball by Stanislaus. But Bury... The shot, oh, great save by Gary Kelly, and a good second save. It's gone wide, well, it's deflected wide, but that was a great save by Gary Kelly. And there is the final whistle. It's finished all square at 3-3, but the conditions had a lot to do with today's scoreline and today's game. Constant rain before the game. 8 points following the 5-1 win at Hartlepool yesterday, coupled with Bury's 3-3 draw. The Shakers then we're attacking from left to right in this first half. We'll just go through the two sides. Simon Davey, who can he pick out? As he, well, he seemed to have waited too long. He hasn't now. The chance here, Kelly, who saw it from far out. Carlisle switched it round again. They've got Rod Thomas now on the left. Bury in trouble now. It must be. Bad mistake. Carlisle take the lead. And terrible defending from the Shakers. wide the lead. Bury have a corner. On the line, it's cleared. Carter's trying to get a shot in. It's still not cleared. There's a mad scramble before the goalkeeper comes out with the ball. That's the closest that Bury have come. It's a good ball. Well taken. It's 2-0. It was all so simple. A long ball over to the near side was well taken. And the shot beat Gary Kelly. This time the flag stays down, and rightly so. Chance of the third one here. Well, it must be. It is. Bury can pack up and go home. The whistle. Bury comprehensively beaten by 3-0, and Carlisle open up an 11-point gap. A warm welcome to Gigg Lane for this afternoon's FA Cup third round battle between Bury and Tranmere Rovers. And the ball comes over, and it's in! Oh, it's in already! Look at that, Chris Laketti! He takes the plaudits. We've only got 2 minutes on the watch. And Bury take the lead against First Division Tranmere Rovers. The perfect start. Side, here's Pugh. And again, the header comes in. It's just gone wide. And here's the second minute. On by Paskin. Pugh. And Pugh. Oh, good save by Nixon. Just takes it quickly to Carter. Pugh. Paskin. Ball didn't fully go over the line. Pugh chips it forward. Here's Carter. To Stanislaus. He's got room to move into. Tries to chip Nixon. He's done it! He's done it! Yes! Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant! 24 minutes played, and Bury increased the lead to 2-0. Nixon beaten all ends up by an inch perfect chip from Roger Stanislaus. 2 defenders score the goal so far. It's Bury. Ball headed clear. Paskin helps it on its way. It's Stanislaus. And a ball for John Rose, and Bury have a spare man over here. Carter! Still Carter! Oh, he's taken it too far! Oh, how unlucky! He seems to be walking very crisply now. Chance for Tranmere, it's gone over the top. So another chance goes begging for the visitors. Pugh. Comes across. Oh, marvellous save by Eric Nixon. I think he might have been hurt. No, he's back on his feet. Come and climb. Oh, let's let Madelet Muir in here. Oh, and Tranmere pull one back through Muir. With 8 minutes left. Morrissey. plays the ball off. It's cleared, it's going to be a throw-in. Desperate defending. How much longer will we see from the referee? Cross comes over. Oh, and it's gone in! Oh, Tranmere have equalised right on the death. What an absolute sickener. Ball spread to the far side. Bury is still not finished. That's a great save from Gary Kelly. So the Shakers don't get what they deserve, because victory would have been exactly what they deserved. The 2-goal half-time lead was given to them courtesy of 2 defenders. Laquette after only 2 minutes, and 22 minutes later Roger Stanislaus tipped. Cross. Good dummy by Cross. Ball for Pugh. Stanislaus is on the overlap, and good ball for Stanislaus. Takes it in his stride. Oh, he's just put it wide. That's the best opportunity of this first half. Beautiful interplay. Chips the ball towards the edge of the Bury penalty area. It was cleared by Hughes. Hereford, though, back in possession. They give the ball away to Carter. And a good ball here for Paskin to chase. The goalkeeper's come off his line. That's a handball. And the goalkeeper, Chris Mackenzie, has been called over to the referee. Now, how will he view this? And it's a red card. A red card for Chris Mackenzie. And presumably now Hereford will bring on their substitute goalkeeper. And Bury prepared to take a free kick. Will Carter try and bend one? Will it go to Cross, or will it just be floated over? We'll soon see. Carter bends one. Oh, and he goes straight through Tony Pennick's hands. Would you believe it? So Hereford do pay the ultimate price. 2 on the near post for Bury. And the goalkeeper's lost it. Won't come down. It just wouldn't come down for a shot. Bury spread it wide. So Hereford seems a long way away from the fair served up last week when Tranmere were the visitors in the cup. And it could be worse to come here for the Shakers. And it's a penalty. So Hereford have a penalty, and the Shakers have not heeded the warnings. No, he can't. Hereford have an equaliser, and the Shakers well, they just didn't heed the warning. And there is the final whistle. And there's no need for me to tell you what the crowd thinks about that. Another 2 points thrown away here at Gigg Lane against one of the lowest.
Equally between Tranmere Rovers and Bury, and we should be in for really an enthralling game. That game which was extraordinary to say the least. First half goals from Chris Laquette and a Roger Stanislaus goal gave Bury a 2-0 lead, with Rovers missing some gilt-edged opportunities in the first half through Liam O'Brien and Gary Jones. While the second half started, the FA Cup meeting between the sides was in the first round in 1974, where Tranmere beat Bury by 2-1, including a goal for Ronnie Moore. O'Brien! Oh, that was inches away! What a great effort from Liam O'Brien for 2 goals, but saying that, he did make some great saves, including one from Mark Carter in injury time. Bjorn Irons looking beautifully. O'Brien, this could be a great goal! It is! A tremendous goal! Liam O'Brien, second of the season. A beautiful link-up by Ian Muir and Chris Malkin. Tranmere take the lead. Gets it in, well taken by Nixon, great goalkeeping. Kevin Hume storming in. The ball up to Malkin, can he flick it to Muir? He can, here's Ian Muir! Oh, what a goal! A magnificent goal! Ian Muir! That was fantastic! What a fabulous footballing moment that was! Magnificent goal! One of the top drawer of the Ian Muir School of Finishing, that one. It's a good turn from Rigby. Berry must be stunned. Carter. Rigby. Nicky Dawes. That's a good effort. Great save by Nixon. Well, I don't think... Morrissey. Thomas Muir unmarked in the box at the moment. That's where it's aimed. Is Muir chest down? Good save by Gary Kelly. Kenny Irons again. Good header on Malkin! Goal for Chris Malkin! 3-0, the classic near post flick on. Nice flick on from John McGreal. From McGreal, good job as well. Well challenged back from Malkin, O'Brien. Dawes. Now Mark Carter. Oh, well struck. Well struck. Taken quickly. It's a good run by Nick Dawes. Chance for Nicky Dawes. Brilliant stop by Eric Nixon. Well, that's it on my watch, and in fact, exactly on...
Dropped to fifth, and to complete a miserable day had substitute Nick Dawes sent off. Martin Thomas hit Fulham's winner.
Down the line, he's got a long throw in, Bimpson. John Rose. Fall behind. What an absolute disaster for the Shakers. And Bury are behind. Kick upfield, met by Dawes. Ball here, but Hume will chase. And away goes Hume. Passed in. No. Well, the linesman's given it. Paskin equalises, but it was given by the linesman. The ball hit the crossbar, and it must have rebounded behind. And the Shakers are level. Rochdale disputed with the linesman. Set Tony Kelly clear there, but the defender read it well. 3 to aim for here. And that off the top of the crossbar. And Berry get it clear.
Reed, brother of Peter, delighting manager Mick Doherty, son of Tommy. It'll be quite a family outing if they can get past Crewe or Carlisle, who play next week.
16 points clear of the rest then. Chesterfield's win moves them into second, but third place Walsall do have games in hand on the leaders.
Kevin Lloyd proved the difference at Edgar Street, where he knocked in his second goal in 3 games. Bury dropped to 9th, but they do have matches in hand on their rivals.
Bit of a stop-start 1995 for Bury, hasn't it? Have you ever been off the phone with the rearrangement of games? And
Well, we've had a few problems. One of the major problems was that we were going to put some new floodlights up in March, so I was trying to keep March clear. But obviously now with the number of postponements and the weather, that we've had to just hold that in abeyance till the end of the season. But yeah, they do take a bit of rearranging because other clubs may have rearranged fixtures, things may not fit in, but we're managing it at the moment. I think we've just got the Scarborough rearranged, want to rearrange again.
is there a danger if the poor weather continues that Bury could be in a bit of trouble fulfilling their fixtures by the end of the season?
Well, no, there'll be no trouble for that, because you're not allowed to do that. You know, you'll have to play more than 2 games a week, which isn't ideal. At this moment in time, we can still manage with playing Saturday, Tuesday.
It's possible that the heavy fixture congestion could destroy a possible promotion place, a playoff place, though, isn't it?
I think that what destroys your promotion is if you don't score goals and win games. Yeah, there's positive signs. It's given our players a chance to get fit. We had a lot of injuries. But it's dependent on your squad numbers, your suspensions. If you get too many games all at once, with those difficulties coming in, it could be difficult. But if you get games close together and you're winning them, it could be a bit of a bonus.
The Gig Lane pitch does get a lot of use, not just from Bury, but there's Manchester United reserves and Swinton Rugby. Have you had any, say, negative comments from any of your supporters that the Bury pitch has suffered because of that?
Well, I don't think they've commented on it because they've suffered. I think they do comment about other people being here, but the vast majority of them are very much aware that it's an income-generating exercise. The number of games that United have played here is probably no more than half a dozen at this moment in time. They'll only play a maximum of 10, and Swinton only play a maximum of 15. Now our reserves don't play here, so if we had a reserve team playing here like most higher division clubs do, they'd play something in the region of possibly 20, 22 games. So it doesn't make a great deal of difference in numbers. It is a source of concern for some supporters, but it's also something to talk about.
No, you just brought Phil Stant. The tribunal set a price a little bit higher than perhaps you wanted to pay. Has that increased the pressure for Bury to succeed this time around in promotion?
I think the problem that we have with the tribunal is that we always seem to have to pay too much, and when we sell somebody like we sold Lee Dixon on the tribunal, we never get enough. Yeah, we were a bit disappointed on the fee that was set, but they're independent people who set what they felt was a fair and balanced judgment. We're confident enough in Phil, and if the extra £10,000 or £15,000, which they set above what we expected, will just disappear into oblivion if he gets his promotion.
Get a pic. Well, where are the cows? Right back anyway? Bucking and Spain in my bag, I might bring that out. It's a bit of Chris Rea, isn't it, on the beach?
1995's been a bit stop-start, really, hasn't it, for Bury? A lot of games called off. How's it affected the team?
Well, it's been very stop-start, more stop than start, really. And what's not helped things league-wise is that we've been playing in both the cup competitions. We've struggled to get games in. In fact, we've played only 3 league games in the last 8 weeks, which is nowhere near enough. It's seen other teams catch us up. And those 3 games we did play, we haven't won. So, you know, we really have to start going again now. We're going 2 games a week between now and the end of the season, and we've got to make sure we look forward to them.
And that's 2 games a week, providing there's no more postponements. Is it, or, I mean, and if the weather continues as it has?
Well, we're in the lap of the gods to the weather. You don't know from one game to the next. I see Walsall games off again today. You just have to hope that you get a run of games where you're playing consistently. And when you do get playing them, make sure you win them.
And Bury made a great start to this season. Has the loss of fixtures, has that been part of the reason for the recent sort of slip?
Well, we can make excuses forevermore. I feel the biggest factor behind us not doing as well in the last 9 games is that we've struggled to get fit strikers out. Mark Carter got injured at Walsall at the end of October. He's not really played since then. And he's just now getting his fitness back, and he's going to be 2 weeks off. He was leading scorer in the division when he got injured. We were top of the league, we were the highest goal scorers and conceded least. And you miss somebody like him. Added to that, Jimmy Mulligan got injured, John Paskin got injured, Kevin Hume got injured, and Tony Kelly got injured. Now that's our strike force. And the likes of Newcastle struggle without without Cole, Birdsley, Robert Lee, and we feel it bad when we lose our strikers as well.
94 was the last league win. Is that a painful day?
Well, it's a long time ago, but it's 9 games ago. We've drawn 5 and lost 4 in the league since then, which isn't good enough. And our main problem's been that we've struggled to score goals. We've still got the best defensive record along with Carlisle in the league. But we need to do better as an attacking force. We need to get more ball in the box, and we need to be more determined when it goes in there.
Have you any thoughts about the state of the Gigg Lane pitch? Is it, does it concern you that it takes so much use throughout the season?
It's not the use that does it in. It's mainly been the atrocious weather conditions we've had. It's rained most days for the last month, 6 weeks. We don't think it's down to any overuse, and we don't play any of our reserve team football on it. Man United don't play many games, and Swinton only play 14 games. So the pitch isn't being hammered. It's just mainly the weather that's done it in.
Right, and what's going to turn the season around for Bury, do you think?
A nice winter day has set us off just right for this run-in now. We've got 18 games to play with 5 games to catch up on all the other teams, Walsall apart. And if we win those games, then we'll get promotion.
And if it comes down to 3 games a week before the end of the season?
Well, we've got 22, 23 players now. It will come down to that, I've no doubt. We'll just have to be up for it and make sure we're strong. If you're winning games, you can be playing 3 games a week and get away with it. The problems come when you're struggling to win. Players seem to get more knocks when you don't win games. We'll start winning soon and we'll get on a good run.
That's brilliant.
Good ball for Dawes. Cross comes over, diving header. Will it come down? No, it didn't come down quick enough for Paskin, and the defender got it. Simpson. There's Pugh. Still Pugh. And the goalkeeper clears. And he's there! And it's Phil Stantz. So his opening goal for the Shakers arrives. 32 minutes into his second game. It's Bury leading here by 1-0. This comes in. It's cleared by Hughes. By Dennis. Vincent kept his eye on it. What a great chance here for the equaliser. It's back off the crossbar. And the Shaker, he thought he should have had a foul before, and he was not impressed, so he's going in the notebook. In fact, whatever he has said was very much out of turn, and he has been sent off, and he's still saying something to the referee, and he wants the ball area for Rigby to aim for. Back in and out again. Here's Dawes. Good turn by Dawes. Gets his crossover. Kelly. And the shot. Oh, it's a super goal! And it's Ian Hughes. I'm not sure if the goalkeeper saw it or not, or whether he lost it in the sun. But it's Pugh. Dawes. Away comes Dawes and Berry. I've got 3 against 2 here. Cross comes over. Oh, good save by the goalkeeper. I think Paskin had turned away to... Nice ball on. There he goes, Pugh. Ball inside. It's there. It stands again. And quite rightly he goes over and shakes the hand of David Pugh, because that was a good run from the wingman. A good ball in. And it's curled in! And Stunt's claiming it. Rigby's not objecting. So Stunt claims his hat-trick. And Bury go 4 up. Ball. Flag stays down. This is Fry. Oh, that's a splendid goal. And Fry did it all on his own. Beat the offside trap. And didn't even think about passing.
Couldn't they?
Well, it was just what the doctor ordered, really, wasn't it? The lads are very pleased. There's a certain sense of relief in there. As you said before the game, it's a long time since we won 9 games ago in the league. We'd had a couple of good cup wins in that. But the league's the bread and butter, and we're delighted today to score a few goals to send the fans home happy.
What was the difference today? What made the difference in the last 9 games?
Well, we scored first. We scored a goal early on. It settled us down. It got the people behind us who were watching. I think they enjoyed it. And I think we played a little bit more relaxed today. Previous games, we've been chasing the game. It's been tight up until near the end, and nerves have set in. So, as you say, we're just hoping this gives us a kickstart now.
Warm welcome to Gigg Lane. Rigby. Paskin. Ball through to Stant. And on to Paskin. Great chance for Paskin. Oh, good save from the keeper. Kelly. It's there. Yes, Bury take the lead. The original move was set up with a nice interchange between John Paskin and Phil Stant. Curled in. And it's saved off the line. The players stood on the edge of the 18-yard box. It's a great header! Chris Lucchetti scores for the 2nd consecutive home game. But didn't he get it well? Be found. And the Shakers to bring it away. And a great ball through. Kelly. Still Kelly. Gets the ball over. Oh, stunt dive. I think he was done. This is the substitute. Given away to Rigby. Good ball. Here's Stant. He doesn't make a mistake. John Paskin applauds the goal. The architect originally was Rigby, who won the ball in midfield. Fed Stant. Stant teased the defender and then beat both defender and goalkeeper with a shot. No support here. He still gets his crossover, and it's a difficult one for Kelly. Oh, and Toki pulled one back. It is.
What can Kelly do? Oh, he just needed the final touch. That would have been a superb goal. Tony Kelly started the scoring on 9 minutes. That was the half-time score, 1-0. Lucchetti 5 minutes after half-time with a great header from a Tony Rigby corner, put the Shakers 2 up and gave them some breathing space.
Two goals either side of half-time by David Pugh really set Bury up for a terrific win away at Northampton Town. The first, a brave far-post header. The second, early in the second period, getting on the end of a three-man move. Here's the telling and most important touch. The third follows shortly after. Good work by Pugh down the left-hand side and Tony Kelly on the end. The fourth followed shortly after that. Was it a cross? Phil Stant will say he meant a little chip over the keeper and celebrated in style. With 3 minutes to the final whistle, there was just time for Pugh to round off his hat-trick. James Mulligan brought down, and Pugh happy to send home the ball into the corner, a ball he'll be keeping after a brilliant Shakers win.
Week that came down to earth with a bump at Scunthorpe. They did take the lead, David Pugh putting the finishing touch on a well-constructed move. But on the stroke of half-time, Scunthorpe were level. Neil Gregory, on loan from Ipswich, making his mark on his debut. His second after the break was a joy to watch. Bury's defenders simply couldn't get near him. The ball seemed almost stuck to his boot. And that was 2-1. Bury did fight back and were level within 5 minutes. Jim Mulligan with a more conventional effort, but it looked like being enough for a point. Scunthorpe, though, are right in the thick of the playoff shake-up after a late winner. Ian Hughes with an own goal, and now just 5 points separate the sides in the table.
Chesterfield's win at Walsall consolidates their position in the second automatic promotion place. The league's top scorers, Mansfield.
Stamford Bridge. Stant from Cardiff. Jonathan Parry.
Bury still have Division 2 firmly in their sights, and Mike Walsh has bolstered his attacking options by recruiting ex-soldier Phil Stant from Cardiff and Big Dave Lancaster from Halifax. Together they form a new look and physically formidable front line for Bury's final promotion push. Stant has proved to be an instant success at Gigg Lane. His shoot-on-sight policy has brought 3 goals in the first 5 games. And in the absence of Mark Carter, he's added strength and power where needed.
I think especially in this division where, you know, you play on not the best pitches in the world, you know, so physical strength does help.
While Phil Stant's reputation for strength is well known, debutant Dave Lancaster was looking to impose his first impression on Ray Clements' Barnet.
It's a night when you've got to stand up and be counted, as simple as that. You know, we know that they're strong in the air, and we have to deal with them when the ball comes into certain areas, and I'm sure our defence will do that.
With long-term injury case Mark Carter returning to the substitutes bench, both Stant and Lancaster were keen to impress early on. But after only 10 minutes, it was midfielder Tony Rigby who showed the strikers how it's done, letting fly with a brilliant 25-yarder. It took the lively Phil Stant nearly half an hour to find his top speed. Eventually he found some space in the box, but couldn't find a finish to beat Gary Phillips. Dave Lancaster's aerial threat was always present, but unfortunately he wasted his golden chance of the first half. Phil Stant finally exploded on the game just before half-time, showing he's got some skill to go with his physical presence. 40 seconds later, and he showed he had some presence to go with his skill. A vigorous challenge on Gary Phillips, leading to Lenny John Rose having the easiest of lobs in. 3-0, and the game was effectively finished at half-time. To their credit, Barnet came out the more positive in the second half. Dougie Freeman's shot flashing off the post. That was the nearest Barnet came to scoring. Phil Stant did manage to get the ball in the back of the net again late on, but this time he was clearly offside. Barnet old boy Mark Carter came on for the last 10 minutes. A welcome return for Bury, but he couldn't make an impression. Very comfortable winners on the night, 3-0.
Must be pleased with that.
Yeah, I'm more pleased with the result and the performance. Difficult conditions tonight. Ball seemed to be bobbling all over the place. It was a case of get the ball in behind them tonight. And a magic goal from Rigby. So we're pleased with the night's work. It's 3 points and we're looking forward to Saturday.
Phil Stant certainly made a difference up front. He was worked tirelessly, really.
Yeah, he's grafting. It's always helps him when he scores a goal like he did tonight. He took it very well. And a good contribution for everybody tonight.
You must be right in contention now for promotion.
We've a lot of games to go. Tonight's important for us after getting beat on Saturday. A little bit harshly got beat on Saturday, but we've bounced back well tonight. We've just got to look to keep going on Saturday again.
You've got a few of the other teams obviously still to come here, so that must give you some hope.
Yeah, Walsall have to come here, and they're looking not bad at the moment. Chesterfield can be caught with our games in hand, which was one of them tonight. So one or two might look over the shoulders, but you have to look at yourselves in this position.
With 18 place to go under new manager Gary Peters, 29 points now out of 33, and that's a thrashing for Bury. Jonathan Parry.
With playoff places up for grabs, a bumper crowd packed Deepdale for the visit of Bury. This fixture taking on an added significance over the normally competitive Northwest fixture. But in a strangely quiet opening, Mike Conroy's header was the best chance in a dull first quarter. Bury were finally stung into life when their man of the moment, Phil Stant, went tumbling, but was denied a penalty. Preston countered quickly, but on loan Matt Carmichael couldn't find the net, despite 2 bites at the cherry. With that let-off, Bury were stung into action and launched their own counter-offensive. Tony Rigby from 30 yards with one of his specials. 2 minutes later, Rigby had another chance. This time the post denying him and the rebound denying Phil Stant. Kevin Hume, back in the side after injury, decided shoot on sight was also the best option, but he blazed wide. Preston, somewhat shell-shocked, but with their goal still intact, fought back valiantly just before half-time. David Beckenham providing the brilliant cross for Matt Carmichael to make no mistake. Then in the dying seconds of the first half, Preston totally took control of the game. Mike Conroy stealing a yard at the near post to make it 2-0. Things went worse for Bury in the second half as Preston threatened to and then did run riot. Big David Moyes up from the back to make it 3. It was a touch of fortune about how the ball got to him, but no mistake on the header. From that moment on, Preston completely dominated the game. Gary Kelly in the Bury goal was valiantly trying to keep the score down. First from Simon Davey and then denying Matt Carmichael. But Preston were now revelling in the victory. Top scorer Mike Conroy added his 5th in 5 games. Bury completely disorganised. Even further disarray in injury time as Matt Carmichael completed the rout. The Gary Peters revolution marches on.
Terrific result.
To this North End high 5.
I don't think it was a true reflection on the game, 5-0. But our defenders have to stand up today and say they weren't even there. Conroy and Carmichael, the way they were getting in front of them and finishing those off, it was a disgrace, really.
We've been threatening to score goals all season, and our fans have been a bit disappointed because there's lots of games that we haven't scored enough, and they all come at once. I hope we saved a few for the rest of the season. I hope they haven't come in one game and we don't get any more.
Shaker team just a point behind the Shakers, but the Shakers do have 2 games in hand. But a good result this afternoon will go a long way towards putting the Shakers in that second automatic promotion spot. Long throw, cleared by Laketti. And the ball kept in. And Kelly back to challenge the defender who was taking far too much time to clear. And away goes Kelly. Tries a shot. Oh! Wonderful goal from Tony Kelly. And it was all of his own making. Ian Barraclough lingered too long on the ball. Kelly quickly closed him down. And his shot. Corner curled in. Not cleared yet. There's a terrible scramble in there. Here's Kelly. Puts the ball over. And it's still not cleared. What a scramble, but it finally... Pugh. Kelly lets it run under him. On by Hume. Oh, they've given Pugh offside. They've given Pugh offside. And Pugh straight over to the linesman. He didn't think he was offside. Very back on side. On for Kelly. And here's Kelly. And Kelly goes down. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Foul on Tony Kelly. He buried it. The keeper went the right way. But the power of Pugh's penalty beat him. And the Shakers have got some daylight. Bury 2, Mansfield 0. Here's a Nura. It's been forced wide. Oh, and it's gone in, and Nura's pulled one back for Mansfield. Hold on to this lead. And hopefully to increase it. Here go Mansfield. Oh, they've done it in. Mansfield have equalised. Oh dear. That's terrible news for the Shakers. Oh, the flag stays down. Great save by Kelly. Where was the linesman's flag? And Bury have a right to talk to the referee and linesman, because that was Shakers finished with hands on hips and a disappointed look on their faces. 22 minutes of this match left and they were leading by 2-0. A great strike by Gary Kelly on it.
Oh, well, that's for sure. I'm sure Kingy feels the same. He was jumping up and down. Mind you, he is a bit eccentric anyway, Andy. But it was a great game for people to watch. I just wish that they would have won and been a bit stronger at the back.
10, Mickey Norbury, 11, Sean Parrish, and the substitutes number 12, Lee Ford, 14, James Meara, and the goalkeeper is Terry Sopley.
Penalty. Handball. And the referee stood just 2 yards from the incident. So 16 minutes gone and it's Pugh versus Williams. Can Bury take the lead from this penalty? No, it's saved. And Pugh's penalty is saved. In the meantime, the home side attacking down the left. Now at the other end. So the focus now picks up. That's 1-0. And it's the captain, Russ Wilcox, who sends Gary Kelly the wrong way. So Dawes with the long throw. chance just over the crossbar. Pugh. Ball through here, and surely this is an excellent chance, and it's the equaliser. Well, it was a good ball through the centre, and Stant, 13 minutes. Headed clear. It'll come back. Here's Harper's cross. Kelly has decided not to go for it and claims it at the second opportunity. Kelly will chase. Mistake in the defence. Chance here for Pugh, where he was challenged. He's been forced wide. He gets the ball back over. And the chance here. It's there, and the Shakers take the lead. Just 6 minutes to go. And it's Stant again. So, what a vital victory for the Shakers. They do the double over Doncaster Rovers, but by my, was it hard work? A penalty missed as early as the 16th minute.
Torquay's thriller with Bury. Commentary from West Country's Martin Dean.
Good flick by Lucchetti, has done well there, but Curran cuts it out. Only as far as Woodward, he'll head it back in. Is Stant in a bit of space, there's no flag. Phil Stant has given Bury the lead. Hathaway swings in the corner. Everybody jumps for it, it's gone straight in, has it? Well, Chris Curran is celebrating. Woodward fires in the free kick. Stant the target again with Lancaster. Pugh there. It's going to fall to Stant. Stant with the shot. And it's there. 2-1 to Bury. 2 goals to Phil Stant. And you just can't give him that kind of room. Last throw of the dice. You never know, I suppose. In it comes. Buckle. Bayes will, of course, be the target. Barrow jumps well. Darren Moore. It's there. Darren Moore has slotted it into the corner of the net. And that's the equaliser. It looks like a straight fight between Chesterfield and Walsall for the second promotion place. Bury, Mansfield and Preston all drew.
This afternoon, the visit of champions-elect Carlisle has created that. There's a couple of thousand come down from Cumbria, and the Cumbrians know that should they win today, no matter what happens elsewhere, they'll be crowned champions and promoted along with it. At the moment, both he'd like the Carlisle player to come the full 10 yards as Bury take a short kick. Here's Rigby. Chips the ball over. That's a good chance by Kelly. A good effort on it. He had a quick look around and saw that there wasn't much else he could do. Away come Carlisle. Oh, that's a great ball forward. One-on-one with Gary Kelly. Oh, what a good save from Gary Kelly. Carlisle's first chance, and Delap holds his head because Kelly's pulled off a marvellous save. Here for Carlisle to aim for. They're all starting to make the runs now as the ball comes over. Oh, and another good save by Kelly. It's not cleared yet. It is now, and I think actually that Rory Dillap, who's on the floor. Here comes the corner. Oh, it's gone all the way through, and nobody could get a foot on it. Well, that was a dangerous moment there for the Shakers. It's still not passed as the ball comes over. A diving header. It's hit the crossbar. Play on. And then it's blasted over. Well, the Shakers. Rigby. The header on. Oh, great save from Tony Craig. Stunt holds his... Good header on. Gallimore, Walling didn't make the best header. Picked up by Paskin. Kelly puts his crossover. Had to use his left foot, didn't seem too happy about doing it. Stant onside. Yes! Take a bow, Phil Stant. The Shakers have the lead. 6 minutes. Long kick from Kelly. In fact, it's a huge kick from Kelly. And a chance here for the Shakers, but no, Tony Craig. He's got the ball. The goalkeeper's missed it! It's a goal! It's a goal! Trying to see who the congratulations. And there's the final whistle. And the third division leaders, Carlisle United, deservedly beaten here at Gigg Lane. Yard or so off the line, surely. Certainly doesn't look 10 yards. The Shakers have the free kick. What can they do from here? And immediately the wall encroaches. Now it's taken. It's gone wide. Another throw. And Pugh takes it quickly. Inside the penalty. A good turn by Stant. What a goal! Oh, yes, indeed. What a brilliant turn by Stant. Quick thinking by Pugh to take the throw in so quickly. And the turn by Stant was exquisite. And Farnworth didn't stand a chance then with the shot. Very lead by 1-0. 19 minutes on the watch. Away come Wigan. Kilford. Oh, and a great chance here. He's put it wide. So the final 17 minutes for both substitutes as Bury's free kick comes in. And the header punched clear by Farnworth. Bury still in possession though, inside the penalty area. There's no support here at all, and there needs to be if the ball's to be got across. Oh, good save by Farnworth. Pugh looking to get under it for the Shakers and does so. And the ball for Benson. And the Shakers get it across. Yes, they can! It's two! It's two! The Shakers' nerves should be settled now. The game should be over. And a mistake by the Wigan goalkeeper, Simon Farnworth, was capitalised to the full. High ball from Kelly. Here's Tony Kelly. Woodward. Dawes. For Bimson. Ball laid off nicely. Bimson. Paskin. Ball still in play. 3. The Shakers have it now. 2 goals in a minute. That's a comprehensive scoreline. And it's Phil Stant with his second of the night within 60 seconds of Paskin's goal. No chance when his shot went in off the post. That was the half-time lead, and the Shakers battled and battled for everything in the second half, and 2 goals in the final 4 minutes gave the scoreline an warm welcome to a very chilly and blustery Gigg Lane for the first of 4 games towards the end of the season, which the Shakers must win if they're to stand any chance of getting that second promotion place. Here's Rigby. Stant calls for it. Explain exactly where Stant wanted it. On in the end. Well, he's still got possession. Stant takes a deflection. Dawes, 1-0. Assistance by Stant. And then Pugh was unselfish in laying it back to the better place, Nick Dawes. Well, claiming offside there. The ball given away to Rigby. Good ball forward. Here's Stant. Drifted wide on the right. Kelly and Paskin inside the penalty area. Pugh arriving late. It's 2-0. Here's Kelly. Pugh is in support if he needs him. Kelly brought down. Well, a more obvious penalty you couldn't really expect to see. O'Shea. Here's Pugh's penalty. No trouble at all. Goalkeeper sent the wrong way. Rigby. He scores! The throw. Pugh calling for it. He's still got 3.5 minutes to get his hat-trick. Here's Paskin, might make it 5! Yes, he does! And the Shakers equal the score at Northampton. 3 minutes left and Paskin makes it 5. So the free kick wide on the right, swung over. 2 players almost getting to it. Whistle, an emphatic victory. And to be honest, it's no more than the Shakers deserve. The first half here at the newly vamped Sincil Bank Stadium. Very impressive stand on the far side, in which almost all the Shakers fans who've made the trip this afternoon. Clipped on, and the shot comes in, it's cleared off the line. What a scramble inside the penalty area. Rigby keeps his shot low, it's just wide. Corner comes in again. Headed back across, it's in now. No optical illusion about that shot from David Pugh. "23 minutes into this game there by Mr. D'Urso. Pugh. And away comes Pugh. He can put 2 here. It's 2. Right on the stroke of half-time. And David Pugh gives the Shakers some breathing space for the second half. Now needs some support. On by Pugh. Chance for Stant. It must be from here. Well, cleared off the line by Greenall. Catty. Pugh. Flag stays down. Paskin's onside. Plays it inside. Stant! What a goal! What a fabulous goal from Stant. Paskin took it superbly as the ball was played through. Inch-perfect pass, and Stant rocketed it into the top left corner. Inside the penalty area. It might come through again, it's just gone wide. It's a corner, the final whistle. So just what the Shakers wanted, 3 points from this game. You can't ask for more than that, a comprehensive win. And to be fair, the Shakers very rarely look like giving up those points. In Gigg Lane tonight, Walsall fans in the main are over to the right, and they've come in the hope that their team can get a point and thus assure promotion from the 3rd division. But the delicious prospect for the Shakers is that this is Walsall's last game, and a victory for the Shakers tonight, coupled with another victory on Saturday, could actually see the Shakers promoted in 2nd place. So it really is a great atmosphere here. We'll go making sure the wall's in the right place. Rigby just over the top. It was a cheeky try. Here's Dawes. Gets his cross in. Kelly! Oh, good save! A wonderful strike from Kelly. Underneath. Header clear by Rodgers. And the ball put back in, Paskin on. Oh, Stant, the goalkeeper and the defender, left it for each other. This time the flag stays down. Well, the ball boy came onto the pitch and caught the ball. The referee will have to have a drop ball. Over comes the corner. Well, it's cleared from very, very close to the line. Chipped over by Rigby. Oh, what a marvellous save. Heading for the top corner. Oh, he's blown the final whistle. Walsall are promoted. And the Shakers' dream is over of automatic promotion. Well, they're getting over the fences, they're coming out of the stands.
And was set in a relaxed atmosphere. Bury already in the playoffs, only a matter of who they were going to meet in question. Even Chairman Terry Robinson seemed quite relaxed about it all. One boost for his side, though, the return of the prolific Mark Carter, back after lengthy injury worries in time for the end-of-season roulette.
It's important to go into these games with a winning run behind us. We haven't conceded any goals in the last 5 games. A little bit unfortunate against Walsall the other night, but that's gone now. As I say, if we can get a good performance today against Darlington, it can set us up nicely for either Preston or Mansfield or wherever we play.
Bury have proven goal scorers and an excellent goal stopper in Gary Kelly. They'll enter the playoffs in the best of moods.
Surveying everything.
We've had a great run into the end of the season. 10 games undefeated, 5 clean sheets on the run. Unfortunately, we weren't good enough to get that.
So Bury's final league fixture of this present campaign sees Darlington travel down from the northeast. Woodward's free kick. It's a teaser into the penalty area. Carter heads it back. Did that cross the line? No, it didn't. Over comes the corner. Oh, a good header. It's a goal. And there aren't too many clubs who've beaten that defence so comprehensively. Bimson. Pugh gains possession. Rigby. Flicked on by Dawes. Stant. Oh, good save from Pollock. But Phil Stant absolutely furious with the referee. He feels that his shirt was being pulled, and I think there's some justification. Just starting to go into the time added on by Mr. Holbrook at the end of this first period. chance to take this penalty. Surprising, given the form that David Pugh's been showing from the spot this season. But you have to say, it was Mark Carter's job when he was fit at the beginning of the season, and he was putting them away equally confidently. And he does that one ever so confidently. You can't argue with that penalty at all. Same place again. Drops for Kelly, didn't hit it cleanly. Rigby killed it dead. Now gets the ball over. Morget got his header in. Morget. Mulligan, his first touch. Across for Kelly. Oh, that's a great save from Pollitt. A good square ball from Mulligan. Here's Morget. Couldn't control it. Woodward. Morget. Simpson. Back for Morget. Then on for Pugh. Morget. Here's Bimson. The crowd want the ball into the penalty area. Rigby. Chips it on. Stant. It's 2-1. Everybody stood still. Darlington looked to the linesman. And in fact, I think Mike Pollitt's going to be booked by the referee. But
Moyes again wins it in the air. Rayner forward. Davies made a run. Not much support for Simon Davey. There is now from Ian Bryson. Bryson through on goal. Great chance, great save from Kelly with his legs. Rayner always ready to supply the big men in the box. Here's Sale looking to turn. Turns well. Good shot from Mark Sale. Wasn't too far away. Fleming forward to Lancashire. Nice little touch. Here's Bryson. Rayner's got space on the right-hand side. Bryson finds him neatly. This is a good opportunity for Preston. Good cross near post. Great save from Gary Kelly on the line. Rigby will take the corner. Lechetti's there. Jackson's made a run. It's aimed at Lecchetti. Moist as well to clear. Dawes with a shot. The ball's never cleared, and David Pugh scores. The captain, David Pugh, has broken the deadlock. Given time in the area to turn, he controlled it and stabbed the ball into the top corner, and Bury lead 1-0. Pugh with a header in, looking for Stant. Phil Stant got there, and it took a good save from John Vaughan. Good chance, here's Pugh. Another great chance all the way through, and Vaughan to beat, and Stant completely misses his kick. Well, that could be so costly for Bury come the outcome of these two ties. His teammates actually furious losing the ball there. Here's Bryson. Lancashire's made a run to the near post. Here's Cartwright with another chance. And maybe that is Preston's last chance.
Reed Kelly, 24 clean sheets this season, including Sundays.
Obviously a goal up, so we'll keep a clean sheet. We're going through to Wembley, but it's going to be a fantastic game tonight, and there's a lot at stake for both clubs, obviously going to Wembley in promotion, but obviously my main aim is to keep a clean sheet.
It's Bury's biggest crowd for 4 years. On that occasion it was a playoff semi-final. On that occasion it was Bolton Wanderers. On this, another Lancashire rival, Preston North End. So Rigby with the corner. In towards Stant! Oh, that was a great chance. Quarter of an hour gone. Just at the moment, it's Bury who are looking the likelier. And almost for a minute it opened up, and Jackson and Pugh, and the ball knocked away at the second attempt. Again, Kelly's going to have to come and punch. Davey off the line, I think it was by Nick Dawes. And another Preston corner. taken by Rayner. It's not a bad effort either, and Kelly scoops it away from the head of Ian Bryson. Still Paskin. Good turn. Here's Rigby. And still tries the shot. Finds the goal. And that surely is Wembley for Bury now. Well, it's do or die now for Preston. They have to score twice to send it into extra time. Well, the tempers are getting a little bit overfrayed now. You can imagine how much it means to these players. A red card's been shown, and it looks as though Bury are down to 10 men. Tony Kelly has been sent off the field. It's all over. The whistle's gone, and Bury are on the way to Wembley.
Check it out, check it out, check it out. I said rap it to the beat.
Form of these two sides coming into the fixture could not be different. A major difference between the two teams as Morris goes for the ball, appeals for handball, and it's in. Chesterfield have the lead, and it looks as if Tony Lormer has scored for United. Kelly looks across to the linesman. Lormer celebrates. That's his 11th of the season. Chesterfield out of nothing have scored. The long throw, something that Bury wanted to expose, has caught them out. And Chesterfield have the lead thanks to Tony Lormer. Lormer, who joined in December on a free from Peterborough. 10 from 23 before today, now it's 11 from 24. Good ball there through by Jackson, back in the feet of Rigby. If ever a man could win a game, it is he. His dazzling skills are renowned. Stand now into the near post, touched over by Stewart, and a corner kick will result. Phil stand there, let's hope that knee that he's clinging to isn't too hurt as he lies behind the goal line. But a great... In goes the corner kick from Rigby, point blank header from Lecchetti, and Lecchetti with a second sees the ball tip wide. A golden opportunity for Bury. Rigby finally gets a corner through the Chesterfield defence, and Chris Lecchetti for once was unmarked. It's 5 now, 3 in the Bury ranks, 2 in the Chesterfield side. Law with the long throw. It was from one of these that the first goal came, and here is the second now from Chesterfield. Phil Robinson goes in to score his 9th of the season, and Bury once more exposed from the long ball. 41 minutes on the clock, and Chesterfield doubled their lead, but where was the Bury defence? For the second time, they have been exposed by Nicky Law, and this the turn of Phil Robinson to collect his 9th goal, and what a time to score. Just 3 minutes before the end of the half. Once more, the long throw causing all supporters who have come from Lancashire need some reward to cheer their team on with. Pugh inside the box, the header from Lecchetti again. Once more, it's Chris Lecchetti. With Chesterfield by 2-0. But maybe here, Tony Rigby could spark a revival. Oh, he's hit the post. Tony Rigby within inches of doing just that. Struck the ball cleanly, curled it round the wall, but was denied by the whitewash. For once, Billy Stewart was beaten, but the post came to his rescue, and it looks as if it's going to be his afternoon. A whistle from Mr. Alcock, it's all over. Chesterfield are promoted to the 2nd division. 2-0 they win. they celebrate the Bury players. They're on their knees, they're on the ground of Wembley. David Pugh now goes up to shake the hands of the managing director of Ensley Insurance, Mr. Mike Naylor. Unfortunately, that is all they will be doing. They won't be collecting the third division playoff award and trophy and mementos.
David Pugh led the players up to the Royal Box at the end of the Wembley playoff final, where they were congratulated by the directors of both clubs. You can see leading the Bury contingent, chairman Terry Robinson, a major shareholder, Hugh Eves. It had been a real season of fluctuations for the Shakers that had begun 9 months earlier, when the team began so well that manager Mike Walsh won the first 2 Manager of the Month awards as the team topped the table by the beginning of November. They had suffered only 2 defeats in the opening spell of 15 games and conceded a miserly 5 goals, easily the lowest in the country. However, a mid-season slump caused by injuries to the strikers Carter, Hume and Paskin meant that the goals dried up, and it would be the end of February before another league victory was recorded. In February, manager Mike Walsh pulled off a masterstroke, signing Phil Stant for £65,000, and his 12 goals in the remaining 19 games lifted the Shakers from 9th position to an eventual 4th spot. The Shakers narrowly missed out on automatic promotion in the last week of the season, and then a 2-0 aggregate victory over Preston North End meant that the Shakers would make a first ever visit to Wembley. 10,000 fans travelled down on a glorious Saturday, but saw the team disappoint overall, losing 2-0 to Chesterfield. The defence had conceded only 35 goals, which is the best since 1923 by a Shakers team. And given that the team may stay together next season, they will surely start as hot favourites to lift the title.